Good morning, happy Monday. Today is the first day of the week and the last day I am here in my office because I'm leaving tomorrow at like 5 in the morning to go to America Land. So, I have a checklist. This is the return of the checklist, and this is stuff I need to get through today to be ready to go. And this includes having video content finished, ready and uploaded with thumbnails and all that stuff done, ready to release, so I don't have to do any work on that while I'm away. Also just some miscellaneous packing stuff, and then going to the gym so that I feel nice and fit and healthy to do my presentations and blah blah blah. So that's the agenda for today. It's checklist day. Okay, so the challenge of the month video is uploaded. I've got to rename it and do all the annotations and stuff. You'll notice that the title is Poker Mashup Announce. The challenge is actually Pokemon Mashup themed, and that's all officially announced now, so go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. Otherwise, I'm rendering my book announcement video, which will go up on Wednesday, and I've got to finish off all that stuff. So now I'm just doing a bunch of annotations and thumbnails, and then I'll also render my collab video, which will go up on Friday, which is a bit of an art challenge, which will be fun. So now the challenge of the month is officially up, and there you go, a few people have already seen it, and just posting it on my socials now. Publish, which means our first checklist item is complete. So I'm getting my book announcement video ready to launch, and I've created 2 thumbnails. Sometimes it's difficult to know what thumbnail to go with, so I've created this one where it's me holding the book, and then this one which is just made up of images and characters from the book. And sometimes I just make a few to try and see them in context and see what I prefer and pick one. And I actually think that this one is the stronger image, and also looks nice and sort of clickable. Like if I saw that, I'd think, oh, what is that? You know, I like creating characters. Whereas this one feels like, I like the look and I like including the avatar, but yeah, I think this is a bit different to my normal stuff while still being eye-catchy, so I'll go with that. Anyways, that video is ready to go later in the week. I've made another thumbnail for my collab video. I went through a few different versions of this, and in the end I liked the idea of adding the bear in the background. So I've done that and putting it on the video now. There we go, okay. So YouTube has this handy feature where if you have a video that's set to private, you can schedule it. And this is particularly useful for collabs, which this is my collab video, because I'm going to be overseas and it's going to be really difficult, even if I was at home, to do it in a good time frame that, you know, where everyone's available and stuff. So they're London and I'm going to be in California time. So I select this, set this to Los Angeles, and I believe we went to 9 AM LA time, and I think that's 5 PM their time, but I can check by going to everytimezone.com using this slider. So we have San Francisco, which is LA time. So where's that? 9 AM, hang on a second, 9 AM, and London, that's 5 PM. Perfect, cool. So that's the time we've agreed to. I've scheduled that, 9 AM LA time, blah, blah. So that is then all 3 videos that need to go up. 1 is already released, and then the other 2 are scheduled and good to go. Now I have my character design video I need to edit, and then I need to get ready to travel. But I'm going to go to the gym quickly now and fit those 2 in after. And while I'm at the gym, I check comments on videos, and I just uploaded the challenge of the month video, and every month without fail something goes wrong or I do something stupid. This month I linked to a picture of all the Pokemon with joking names under them, so I had to fix that. Then the other thing is the beginner category tag is too long by 1 character. So I'm contacting Tom from Newgrounds and Lil Jim and hoping they can just extend it by 1 character for the month, and hopefully, you know, anyone who doesn't manage to get theirs up with the limit will try again and it'll work. Otherwise I'm sort of in a bit of trouble there, and I don't know how to sort of fix that one, so I'm really hoping they can extend the limit for me just for the month. So I'm back from the gym, which leaves 2 more dot points. So I've got character design video to edit and render, and then I've got to prepare for traveling. Now this character design thing, this is essentially a spare video that I have recorded the stream of, but I haven't done anything with. So it's not a priority. Obviously traveling and preparing all my devices and files is the priority, so I'm going to do that next, and if I have any time left over, I'll do a bit of editing. But yeah, obviously I've got to Gotta prioritize my travels. I've finished preparing the files I need to take with me. I actually have to come back in here later tonight to pack, because I have a whole bunch of crap that's going to come with me. But for now, I'm actually going to go inside and practice one of my Adobe Max presentations to Mrs. Jazza, because I haven't practiced in front of anyone before, and I really do want to get some feedback before I leave and actually do it. So I'm going to set it up as if I was doing my presentation. The next section, from 15 to 18 years old, is what I would call building a business, where my transition went into thinking about building into the future. I think I knew by the age of 15 that I didn't care about maths class or science class. That's not to say I didn't believe that there was value in them, but I knew they wouldn't be so valuable to me in what I knew I was going to do with my career. So aside from doing what was basically required of me in school at the time, I spent every single hour of every single day, I confess, in and out of class, drawing, creating animation, planning, all of these ventures. I've finished that. I gave my presentation to Mrs. Jazza. She sat there and took notes, and we went through it all at the end, and that's just given me such a boost of confidence. Like, obviously, like, I didn't deliver it perfectly or anything, but the fact that we could see what could be improved, and she's just given me some great insights to take it across the finish line, which is awesome, because it was at like 95% there, and that last 5% makes me feel like, okay, this is good, this is polished, I can do this. And I think I sort of started off less confident, and in the end found my feet, and I think I'll be able to do that quicker. So I'm excited to actually deliver them, and hopefully it turns out good. Anyways, I'm back in the office. I'm going to pack up my gear, ready to go, and then I'm going to pack up my clothes and stuff and actually properly pack. This is weird. It's surreal that, like, I'm going to be leaving internationally. I've packed up the essentials. The essentials being anything that isn't clothes and toothbrush and toothpaste and all that stuff, because my essentials consist of work stuff. So this is my main laptop bag. It's my if anyone hasn't seen or appreciated this, can you just like soak that in? Like, that's my nerd right there. Anyways, so in the main pocket I have my Cintiq Companion in its case here. I have some just miscellaneous stuff in there. In here I have a copy of my Max presentation with notes that I took after practicing it today, so I'm going to do some fix-ups in there. And I have a few key things here. My soft cover Stillman & Burns sketchbook. Anyways, of course, copy of my book and my pencil case. In here is a laptop charger and a whole bunch of miscellaneous tech stuff. So we have batteries and a battery charger. Actually, I'll put that in that bag. I don't need to carry that with me. Computer mouse. This thing is a lifesaver on flights. It's a USB charger. So if my phone is low on battery, or like, you know, a USB device basically, so usually my phone or wireless headphones, that thing will charge it back up, which is awesome. Hard drive, some charging stuff. This is my presentation thingy, computer mouse. And then in the front pocket I have headphones, and inside another pair of headphones just in case. I have business cards, which I always forget to give out, but I'm going to remember this time to be ready to give out my business card. I have a bottle opener for some weird reason, and elastic bands, but it's always useful to have. This is one of my phone microphones, and this is another one of my phone microphones. I'll be using this one on the flight a lot, because I don't want to annoy people too much. And these are like little cards. I think it's Chinese, because I got these from Rice Pirate, and he uses them for scheduling, but I'm going to use these as note cards for my presentation, because they'll fit within the palm of my hand and they're not too obvious. They're nifty little things, so that'll be useful. And then there's a selfie stick in there, just in case. So that is my main bag of goodies that I keep with me everywhere. And then this is the secondary bag of goodies. And in here I have just stuff that I will be using for work. So this is a tripod, Australian power stuff, and then converters for American plugs, and spare business cards, because I'm going to be giving these out, and just some chargers and cables and stuff. But the main purpose of this case is to store this case, which I know that sounds a bit weird, but because you can have one larger carry-on case and one smaller one. That's my smaller one, and it's never been, you know, causing a fuss yet, even though it is quite large. And this is, I know I technically could have this too, but it's double the space, so I can keep an outfit in there as well. But this has my cinema mount and my camera and a whole bunch more microphones and my audio interface for portable recording. So this is like a pretty important bag of goodies that I can use to make a little more high-tier video content and audio content if I need to. So it's always good to have that with me, and heavily protected because it's encased within a case. Other than all that stuff, I have some new clothes, which I think Mrs. Jazz is going to help me organise some outfits tonight. So I think that about wraps it up for today. I'm going to pack some clothes and get some sleep and head off bright and early tomorrow. But I should mention a couple of things. One is that the next vlog will probably be when I land in the US, which means it may be quite a delay, or the scheduling will go weird. So I don't know, just know that I'm documenting whatever's happening and hopefully making it a bit of a fun story for you. But I'll record all that and the vlog will go up as soon as it can go up, which will probably be the evening I get to my hotel. So it's probably going to be 2 days from now. But with that being said, I will take this opportunity to remind you of the things to be aware of at Adobe Max, the stream and the book signing and my talk times. I'll put the details to those in the description. It goes without saying, I'm sure, that there is no stream tomorrow. I'll tweet that out if I remember it, but if any of you happen to be around and about, and you know, if anyone's in the stream chat waiting, if anyone can just like let them know if I haven't already, that would be a huge help. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna go overseas to San Diego and to Adobe Max. I'm so excited. I won't do a question of the day. In fact, I won't do a question of the day any of the days while I'm away, to be honest, because it's so crazy. In fact, let me just grab my schedule. From the moment I arrive to the moment I leave, like every day is packed all the way up until like 9 p.m. from like 8 a.m. and I'll be getting up at like 6:30, 7 a.m. each day, and probably getting back into sleep at like 11 p.m. So it's just too crazy. So I'll do everything I can, of course, to show you everything I can and to really like just make a meal out of all this awesome stuff that's going to happen, and you know, show as much as I can on the vlog. But yeah, I think something like the question of the day is a bit more for day to day, behind the scenes and stuff like that. So anyways, that is it. That's it for today, and I guess I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.